Very pleased to be here today to talk to you about medical metal extraction. And we're not going to take big pieces of metal out of your body, but very, very small. First, let me start by saying a few words about who we are. We are a small company, 15 people large today, created in Lyon, the French capital of gastronomy, so don't hesitate to come and see us. We are created now more than 6 years ago, almost. And we have created a disruptive technology able to extract specifically metals from your bloodstream. Our first indication that we went on is Wilson's disease, which is a very rare disease where people can't excrete copper properly, so it accumulates into their body. We use that as a proof of concept to show that our technology works in order to go to a more larger market, which is AKI, acute kidney injury. We raised 6 million euros in 2021, allowing us to develop our product and bring it to a clinical trial on Wilson's disease that has started now today. So first, and we are going to start raising funds again next year, so be on the lookout for us. So first, what is our market? Our market is acute kidney injury. Acute kidney injury is something many of you may not know, but it's a very, very big disease. It's over 3 million people every year in the US and over 700,000 deaths annually. It's costing more than $10 billion every year just in the US. So it's a big market, and today there's no effective treatment present in the market for AKI. What we've seen is that there are a number of situations, such as sepsis, cardiac surgery, multiple transfusion, liver failure, and so on, where you're going to have metals released into your bloodstream, mainly iron. It's going to be very small amounts of iron, micrograms of it. But this iron is particularly toxic because it's not linked to transferrin or ferritin or hemoglobin, all those molecules that are there to transport iron into your body and give it meaning. So you have iron circulating into your body, and that iron is going to catalyze a reaction called the Fenton reaction, creating oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is very dangerous to your body. It's going to degrade your organs very rapidly, and one of the organs it's going to degrade first are the kidneys. We've worked with David Leaf at Harvard, who has proved that iron is directly correlated to the occurrence and the severity of AKI. Our goal here is to remove that free iron before it can cause any damage. And to do that, we are using a combination of dialysis and polymers. How does it work? It's very simple. We use dialysis, something that's used 200 million times every year around the world, and we use its membrane for all it can be. What we do is we let the blood circulate on one side of the membrane, and we have the dialysate circulating on the other side. We add our polymer, which is an ultra-chelating polymer, meaning a polymer capable of capturing metals and keeping it. We put it into the dialysate. Our polymer is made such as it's way too big to cross the membrane, so it will stay in the dialysate. It will never move. It's a medical device. It's not a drug. And it will drive the coefficient, the concentration gradient between the two sides of the membrane. So it will attract metal ions that are in your bloodstream. But it will never attract metal ions that are linked to transferrin or ferritin or hemoglobin, because those are too big to cross the membrane. So you're safe. If you don't have any metal to remove, we won't remove them. If you do have free metals in your bloodstream, we will remove it. Our product is called MexCD1. It's a biopolymer. It's made out of chitosan. Chitosan is made of crab shells, so it's natural polymer. It's naturally degraded by the body if it were ever to enter it. It's very safe. There are no direct contacts between the bloodstream and our polymer. And even if it did, it wouldn't pose a problem. The polymer would get degraded naturally and be excreted through the kidneys. It's ultra-chelating, very high specificity, very high efficiency in chelating metals, particularly iron and copper, the two metals that we are targeting. And it's compatible with everything already on the market. We don't need to change the membranes, we don't need to change the machines, we don't need to change the dialysates. It already works. It's protected now by 11 patents that we have applied for. Where are we today? We have validated the preclinical safety, and we have validated the preclinical efficacy. We have shown in pigs that we can prevent AKI and we can cure AKI in pigs. We have produced our first clinical batch, of course, MexCD1, and have started our first clinical trial on Wilson's disease. We just opened the last site last Friday in Lyon, in France, for adult patients of Wilson's disease. We are preparing a second clinical trial that we are going to submit before the end of the month on AKI in ACLF, so that's acute and chronic liver failure. We are working with the two biggest French hospitals, Paris hospitals and the Lyon hospitals. And so, as I said, we raised 6 million euros in 2021 and are now 15 people. Among those people are Sébastien Grayer, who is also here, and is our business strategy, and we have people from the academic world and the industry world to help us bring our product to market. Thank you very much, and we are around until the end of the conference if you want to see us. Thanks a lot.